What's good, chat? Your boy Q to the motherfucking G-O-D. We are back in the building. So you can pick your team. You know my time, You know what's funny? Tell me this is not funny. Ted.
What?
Ted. Ted, out of all days, missed my birthday.
What? He did that on purpose.
Right.
That's what he was doing.
He had to or something, nigga. Yo,
He did that shit on purpose.
out of all days, he didn't even show up. He didn't stream. None, not one.
I said, all right, I'm gonna show him every day. Watch his birthday come around.
Look, oh, I thought that was him. Shout out to Behemoth.
That's crazy. You must not like birthdays.
Yo, I don't know. That shit is crazy. I was like, this nigga must have.
You even
Yo, niggas, no, I didn't know what's funny. I didn't notice it. Somebody noticed it for me. Somebody, it was Behemoth first. Behemoth was like, no I guy, no Ted or whatever, or something like that. And I was like, I was like, yeah, you're right. Ted has been here, right? And then like let that stream go. Like maybe he'll pull up in the next one or something. The stream go by and we pull up. Then Zero mentioned it like, yo, no Ted today or something like that. I was like, yo, Ted really didn't pull up today. Oh shit. The one day, like.
So you lost a subscriber.
I lost 2 actually. You know what's funny? I gained 2 that day. Shout out to everyone who subscribed on my birthday. But even if I know you subscribe, I don't know if whoever unsubscribed, but that shit was funny. Literally, niggas subscribed and unsubscribed in the same day. I'm literally back to 410. 2 people unsubscribed.
That's crazy. Well, we'll see. If there's another stream that go by that.
Yo, I don't know. I'm like, maybe he had something going on, gang. I don't know. That shit was crazy to me. It's just like, you know, it's not like we won him here all the time, but like, you know what I'm saying? But like, still was like, wait, hold on. Where the fuck you was at? Chat, I gotta use the bathroom.
What did you eat today?
I had eggs. Yeah, I don't eat breakfast. I had a late breakfast actually. So I had eggs.
Or was it just the Henny? And the wine.
Oh. Talking about cute. Well, if you care, I eat eggs and shit. Eggs, sardines, egg white. That's all I had. Yeah, the Henny and the wine and all that. And some Chinese food.
Nice.
When you arrive in Kinnick Stadium, you know what's in store. Hard nose, toughness, defense. And you better bring your hat and be ready to strike somebody when you come into this black and gold cauldron to take on the Hawkeyes. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Yo.
What's up, Zero?
At work already.
Yeah, we're right now.
Sup, Chris?
What's up?
Some McDonald's. Ooh. I pulled up.
Nope. Zero.
Good job.
Zero to pink.
Start with me.
Just yeah.
Alright. Well, chat, y'all know what it is. Rivalry, home rivalry. We're still playing NCAA 25. Never decided to get 26. I feel like it was going to be the same thing.
And the Hokies will kick it away to start us off.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'm the burgundy team. Chris is the yellow team.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all, Palmer.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
They'll try the run. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking to throw, it's McNamara. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
He was right behind him, too. I was trying to get there, too.
Right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Let's see if he can find some room behind the left tackle. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry up. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. He keeps throwing it like this for the Hokies, and the defense will have to sleep with one eye open.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows tight, because when a QB gets going and spinning it with the ability
Why can't I see my player?
And the diversity of this offense, it can be tough.
Oh, that's crazy work. I'm looking at him like, what the fuck is that?
I can't say because I'm throwing it and guessing because I can't see it.
I knew his thing, but I ain't know it. Like, I ain't confident. You know, that,
Sometimes I be forgetting which I'm like, I hope it's.
And then when I threw it, like, you could tell it went down because I wasn't sure.
Off to a good start. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
Why did you do an extra fucking little shimmy shake, nigga? Why would you do a shimmy shake?
It's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If
I'm trying to make you run straight.
I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it, and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. He'll pull it down. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Man, that's so frustrating.
Hey, running
so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Comes out throwing on 1st down.
You know,
Intercepted. Got some room to run.
Okay.
And they capitalize not only on the
I was just
picks,
mad I
but on
couldn't
the
call him
great
offside.
return to improve this field position. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's McNamara. Dances away to buy time. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Try to get it on the ground. Across the 25, he's got room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. After converting that 4th down on the ground, now let's see what they've got on first. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Spins away from the defense. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. The Hawkeyes are on the move. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engaged, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Back to throw, it's McNamara. Let's it fly.
You fucking doing?
Good shit.
He was shooting for the
Good
end
shit.
zone right there.
Well, I love the coverage of the defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big
Fucking
decision.
bozo, nigga. You fucking swatted down, nigga. Grab the shit. You wide open. You don't want nothing, nigga.
Side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And this one splits the upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And we're about to get another look at this hooky offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. With this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
He'll try to do it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. The Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it. He's not going to throw back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Line getting set on second down. Leaves it with the back. Trucks through the defender. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Hokies want to crank the tempo. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
It's fourth down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. And it's picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
They'll try to run for it. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
How do I make the defense defend multiple plays? Really nice job running the RPO. The pass threat, you can tell, softened them up a little bit. Now you hand the football off, and you get the big third down conversion.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. fast motion from the offense. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. Picked his way through the traffic for 6, but it'll be 4th down and 3 yards to go. And they decide to trot out the kicker. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you...
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Catch inside the 25. And he's brought down after a huge completion. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Jennings. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass, it's Drones. Unloads to the wideout.
What kind of camera do you use?
Incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
Bang! You dropped it! Yeah! Take the points, nigga.
I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it.
They dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball's incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room.
It's not about.
Absolutely.
I don't like the camera. I don't know what's going on with the camera.
That was important.
Not like it just. I don't know. It's the view from the point of view of that's what I'm trying to say.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys.
Like weird cameras. Like it didn't want me to score.
One from Iowa City. And I get it. A lot of
because I was like, I did a possession catch and nobody was right there after a minute.
Stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's kick it back to the guys inside Kinnick Stadium.
And the Hawkeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Takes the handoff. It's Tootin. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Back to throw, it's Drones. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Well, this game really has turned into a defensive struggle, and both defenses right now are just absolutely dominating. That time, nice job using his pass rush moves, getting to the quarterback, and they just look like they cannot be blocked right now up front.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive.
Let's go! Go, big man, go! You got it. Go, big man. Go, big man!
What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these deals.
Out of everybody, big man, brother.
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it.
Just waiting to see this stretch for that. Get off my ankle.
I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Might be looking to run. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
To the air, it's McNamara. Fires to the big fella. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well.
Ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
The offense lining up for a first down play. With jet sweep pass. Inside the 30. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to put having push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Iowa! They take the lead with the 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
And the returner is stopped. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
The Hokies headed quickly to the line.
1st and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football. You can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another 1st down, 1st and 10 again.
Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Tootin. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Got his man downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Drones. He's got it down the middle. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. To the ground with the back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop right there.
That shit was like, and I don't know what the heck is going on. Am I tweaking or are they just like doing weird shit? Like that catch and he rolled over. Like, no, I feel like this is awkward. I don't know if it's like because my ranking might be. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Not only is the score
It seemed like my nigga was doing a real goofy move.
So too is time as we open the 4th. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. The Hokies are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They're trying to get to it. He is smashing people. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone.
And the defense comes up with a good stop. And here's the thing, great job, great rush integrity, making sure they didn't let him scramble around, make a big play. Now down by 3, your decision, try to kick it or maybe force it and try to go for it.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Toss to the outside. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
To the air, it's McNamara. Got the back over the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
And as a defensive guy, it's so hard to cover these running backs out of the backfield because you start to go to the flat. Oh, no, I got to go cover him, and then boom. He hits that angle route, cuts right inside, gets inside of me, and now I'm just chasing him, trying to get him on the ground. Nice route by the offense.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And on 2nd down for this offense. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese is closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
And how about that? You don't see those touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete.
Should intercept you, fucking bone.
To keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll give it to the back. just ran over it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Using his legs, it's Tootin. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They're testing the right side here. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll run it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Give to the running back. Relentless, tough running. Gets it down to the 4. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Hokies! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for them.
Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lanes, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Iowa has the ball back on offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
He's going up top here late in the game. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost him.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Little touch pass to the receiver. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Hokies moving quickly to the line. Touch pass on the run. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Bunch formation, trying to confuse the secondary. Going up top on first down. Unleashes one deep. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it. I'm sure they don't like the score, but they haven't done anything about it, so they're just going to have to take it right now with the way they're getting smacked.
Especially on the defense, man, because they don't fuck up your defense.
Take a knee, run the clock
But
out. You don't have to run the
go
score
off
up.
you locked
I
in.
can do something about it, right? All my guys in there still have to fight until the final whistle.
We
Yeah,
sense
you
a
get
great
intercepted
deal of
ball.
confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays.
It's like they turned down the noise in the third quarter as well.
Teams all working together to get the
They was fucking rowdy for the first 2 halves. Finally started being able to like go in between fucking plays. That shit was pissing me off. Damn, Chris, that's what you got to deal with all the time. Man. Well, at least you got adapted to it. I was like, shit, where's this? I'm like, which one is this nigga?
That's why I like switching to fucking deal with it all the time. That shit is a disadvantage.
No, it is a big disadvantage. I don't know. Can you turn it off?
Nope.
You can't turn off.
I don't think so. I mean, you could try it, but I don't think so. then it's just about it. Because that's the abilities and shit.
Nah, cause that shit is ridiculous, bro. I was sitting here like, yo, damn, I know all about it. Like, and I'm trying to press this nigga, but you can't see his icon, so then you had to second guess yourself, and that give you just enough time
Like
for the
you can
defense.
see it at first, and then when they go in the middle of the route, it just disappears.
Yeah.
It's like if I like go through, it's like go through right, and I come back left, I'm like, damn, I don't know who the fuck.
Yeah, that's why I started running. I had to start running the ball a little bit because I was like, bro, I can't keep throwing the ball. I was throwing straight, and so I threw like 4 interceptions. Bro. I was like, I can't keep throwing. I just can't keep throwing interceptions because I don't know who the freak I'm throwing to. 3 interceptions. We both threw 3 interceptions. Well, yours wasn't intentional, but yeah. Yeah, our offense stepped up and our defense stepped up in that forward. Our defense really good. So, we talked to them 44. Just burned them. See, this play, who was I trying to throw to? Oh, this one I think you guys had covered low key properly. But I was trying to get it to the back end. He overthrew and he just jumped in. Yeah, I kind of had it covered pretty much. That's because he was running around. Could have threw it underneath, all the way underneath. He might have had that really run. All right, this is what happened. X, yeah. X, yeah. X or the running back. But it bounced off my helmet, and that's what gave him an opportunity. Yeah. Wait, who the quarterback?
Yeah.
Oh, he can't get up. I was like, ah, go, there you go. The number 70, number whatever, he 78. He almost could have got me, but he got tripped up. He's like, fuck. 28 trying to come back though. Big man's like, no, I'm not having that, bro. So I'm getting into that. That might have been he could have brought him. I think they just gave it to him. But see like his knee, but maybe the ball is crossing. Oh, the ball is almost crossing. Then he's not. Yeah. Yeah, like just right before. First drive, first play. Yeah. This one I got nervous. Though. This is what I was saying. Like, y'all had opportunities. Y'all just didn't score. They ain't capitalizing on opportunities. I could have been up like 21. How many times you kept fucking up? This nigga fumble. I was like, nigga, you fumbling the bar and stuff, bro. I don't got nothing going in the passing game, bro. It's got time for you to be fumbling, bro. Oh, this play I wanted an interception so bad, but this nigga, whoever you are, you ran out of your fucking position. He's covering all the way over there.
Oh,
Meanwhile, you
yeah.
are wide open. Oh, like, what are you doing? You were right here.
Again, wide open.
Yeah, he was open. He got open right here.
Yeah.
He was open, but you ain't see him though. Probably because
I was probably
looking like
that wasn't.
yeah, it wasn't your first review.
So I knew he was coming.
Oh, but
so
then
I was
also,
like,
yeah, he tried to
cross
move.
my face.
Oh, the Cubans right. Yeah, I don't know what you were doing. You had mad space, mad time.
I do it. I do it.
Yeah. Actually, this nigga had to run the whole shit.
Cause that fucking the ref being there be fucking me up sometimes. So I be thinking it's a player.
I could have picked that shit.
They think it's a fucking player.
Look how close it is. Nigga, yeah, like it was like I was, but I didn't think he was gonna. I thought the ref kind of put me on, like you said. I thought first of all,
But I didn't.
I'm watching now. I'm watching what really happened. This nigga went out here and played double coverage on this and left this wide open. Like that's why I was like, what the fuck? I wanted to see what happened there. It was like, oh yeah, he tried to throw a caution probably. He was open.
I thought like I was expecting him to come like down and back to it.
To be honest, if you
not
could,
just over there.
if you could have reached to this nigga, whoever this nigga was,
But
he's open. That's Teddy. Yeah, there's a lot of space.
that's good football.
Yeah.
That makes it undercutted too. Together.
Oh yeah, this one I was mad at. So I didn't. I could have ran in. It was showed that literally. What's his name was open in the flats open first time, and then over the middle came open. Fucking it up. He ain't wearing black. Oh yeah, that could have been easy. I could have had it easy. If I would have backed up a little bit, he would have had something. I was even looking at it. I got caught up because I tried to switch to play this one. It wouldn't let me because the crowd was so fucking loud. You just got those pants or no? You better have.
No.
Sometimes that's why they come. You saw Jameis Winston's touchdown, bro?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy, bro. Jameis Winston is a different breed. You saw him doing the yeah, just yeah. Jameis Winston, man. That nigga is top 5, bro. For QB all time, bro. Funny punchlines, all that. He's just not like other quarterbacks you've seen. And then you later.
Yeah.
So out of these three girls right here, which one would you eliminate? you acting like that? 10 minutes with him. I'm thinking out. Yes.
Okay, Virginia, we got it done. Turn around, end up number 1. Yo, Chris, do you know how to do my new dance?
Hmm?
You think you know how to do my new dance? My dad actually saw it on my return. I saw you do this. That was tough. I was like, all right, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I was wondering. It's like the Soldier Boy, Pop, or Super Sir. Who lead?
No, that shit.
Never
That
really.
definitely
Zero, you at work? I don't
yeah,
know.
he said he's at work.
All right. Excuse me. Do they have 26 for PC, Chris?
No, no college football.
Man, that sucks.
No college football.
Yo.
Lou! Shout out to my nigga Lou. How your day going, buddy?
Who just got home chillin'?
Just got home chilling. That's what's up, Brody. Rolling, vibing about. Thank you for pulling up right after you got home. Gangster. Hope you had a good day at work. Type shit. Now you get to relax, do it all over again the next day. Type shit. Good. Hey, you will. Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Keenan Memorial Stadium, home
All right,
of the
Chad. I got
North
Carolina.
Carolina
Chris
Tar Heels. And
has.
basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth at...
Life. What? I'm literally just swept all this shit. This came back like literally a day.
David Pollock and
white
Jesse
floor.
Palmer. Guys,
You can
let's
see
tee
it
this
all.
one up. And the Tar Heels will kick it off to get us underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Broncos offense will get the first possession of the game. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
Still on his feet at the 40. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Unloads to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Using his legs to buy some time.
Yeah, I'm about to say, if you don't throw to him, gang, you goofy ass nigga. That nigga's open for the longest. Nobody was even on him.
Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Go, Chris.
How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Tar Heels offense has its first opportunity of the day. And you'd better be sharp throwing the football to the outside, Jesse, because both of these teams have lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You got to be careful. And, David, I like these guys, too, because they're not afraid to get their face in the fan and support the run game.
No doubt. And it's fun because when you're a defense and you can shut down half the field, you can do so many different things to give other guys help because you trust these guys on an island outside.
What's going on here? Right in. Wow.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Criswell. Zings it complete to the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Tar Heels in the hurry up.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Yeah, you wanted him. I know you wanted him, but he was.
The incompletion.
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball, getting his hand up and getting it.
At least your other player got the ball, too.
Ball bounces up in the air.
Because if not, he wasn't going to catch it. He was going the other way.
This offense has a 2nd down play.
Really,
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They keep attacking through the air. The sure hands, it's Hampton. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Tar Heels are flying down the field.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him.
Oh, look out. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Offense, quick tempo. On second down, wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. On first down, here comes this offense. The give on the inside. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So a drive there of 82 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Plows through the defense. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate.
Too far.
Intercepted.
I seen it, man. I was like, he might have got it.
Another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
It's reverse. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. It's a reverse. At the 20, he's got space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And RD, I love creative offensive coordinators. They don't just split a guy out wide that has game-breaking speed nowadays. Now they shift him, they motion, they put him all over the place. They put him in motion and give him the football. Just find ways to get your playmakers the football and get the football to him in space where he can do damage like he did on this play.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking for space. It's Hampton. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first, just destroying his way through the field. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 2nd and goal for this offense. They're going to run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to run it in from the 2 on 3rd down? The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. The defense snuffed out any attempt to move forward on the last play, and now it's third. And he takes it in for
I was going to go in, and I was like, I'm going to get hit. I said, go outside.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense getting set for first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Genty. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll try to get outside. And the Broncos get enough to move the chains.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Now, that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Fights off a defender. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation, now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's still running after the move. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos! PAT unit on the field. Splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got
passing up here.
Every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure.
And we just got the ball.
I gotta make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I gotta hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
He's trying to get back to the ball. Y'all stop it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast.
Just plowing down the field. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Tar Heels want to move quickly. Using his legs, it's Hampton. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Criswell. Trying to get to it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. At the 35, he's got room. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. A field goal attempt from here would just be 48 yards, but they'll try to move the chains on 4th down and short. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 4th down, going to the air. Complete out of the backfield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Running back goes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Jones. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, you got to love that if you're on defense because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
What's his name?
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had
Trying whoever came over the middle. You had it.
but couldn't reel it in.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Steps away. He'll take another shot here. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Keenan Memorial.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Broncos will boot it away to start the second half. Going for the return. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
After misfiring, it's second down. To the air, it's Criswell. Shoots it to the left.
I tried to back.
Fires the pass.
How are you shooting
Intercepted.
that?
Trying to take it back. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
They'll run it on first and goal. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Boise State. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Bringing it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game.
He's going to fire deep. Caught at the 25. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line. With the run on 1st and goal. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. Now on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. His defense didn't hang its head. They stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
Sure, they could take the lead with a short field goal here, but this close to the end zone, you want to try to score a touchdown. That's what they'll do on 4th. Into the end zone. Fires into traffic. Picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now. We got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Looking for a crease. It's Genty. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
Makes his connection. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Corner's going to give them room. And he's running in the open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. He leaves it with his back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now, all this stemming. The defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. The give to the left. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Floating away. The throw. And the ball is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You've just seen in this game, the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
This offense can break off explosive plays, throwing it and running it and doing it in a variety of ways. And I like how they get their receivers involved. Nice job there on that jet sweep getting the first.
Finds his big tight end. And the catch was one thing and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to pass. It's Criswell. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and a belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win it.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Looking to throw on second down. Complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around to make it an easy pass and catch.
He's off to the races. Inside the 30, the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Broncos. On to attempt the try. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive there.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense.
You're lucky, though, 53 was right there. Other than that, I was
his fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Try to get it to the edge. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The Tar Heels have this offense rolling.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Quarterback checking the play. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hard running there. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. They needed less than a yard, really too far to kick a field goal, a little too close to punt. Really not much of a decision yet.
And I really don't care where you're at on the field. 4th and inches, I like me to get inches, and I'm going for it, especially when you're on the side of the field where you long field goal or maybe just punting the ball. Nah, go for it.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Working that left side now. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Oh, it's reverse. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his man. It's Hampton. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Man, and you really wanted that 1st down. Time is not your friend right now. You better come to the line with a good thought process because that clock is ticking.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the sideline celebration is on as they've taken the lead in the final minute. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Boise State ready to send out that offense. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your timeout situation. Know where to attack, Jesse, on the field right now.
Yeah, generally you want to attack with your best players. So get them in matchups that you like and get those guys the football.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, defensively, you've got to have an answer for this athletic quarterback. You've got to do a better job containing him in the pocket, or you've got to have a spy ready to make the play and get a tackle if he decides to get out. But everything went wrong there. Not only did he get the first, but you also let him get out of bounds and stop the clock.
They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And that's interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Came back for it. So I was like, oh, no, please don't throw it there. It was underthrown, but he might have caught it. No, it didn't hit the ground king. He might have tried to catch it. Because I know it was a red ball. I just can't like
Maybe. I don't know.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here comes the offense on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Single, like, call this shit. I'll try not to call time.
Showcase out there today. We thought it would be
a high-scoring
game, and it certainly
I know. You probably went for the cover. No, that's how it was. That was a good game, though. That one was back and forth. Who's going to come on? That's all.
If you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, 3 rushing touchdowns. I don't think there's any better player stats like this time we get I hit 104 yards and it was running. I don't think I got to throw anything. That cutback was serious. Ugh. I pulled him back. He's open, kind of. Like, if you have a good ball, yeah, that's open. No, I'm saying that could still make it to. That's my point. Like, it was still could have made it to him, but I was originally right here. I was like, I had to veer off. I didn't want that shit to work. But yeah, he could have caught that. But also, yeah, this nigga might have blocked it. But he ended up catching up. Yeah, but either way. Oh, this nigga was trying to get an interception too, number 23.
But this had to be a good ball, though.
Yeah, I should have been through it to you. My bad. Throw it like this. And then I'm trying to throw it over you, like behind. And he throws an ugly ass ball right to you. I wanted like, cause he's all the way back there. He has enough space if he threw it over your head. So, you know, yeah, it's right here. He's open for like 5-10 minutes. Nobody's there. He just did it. I didn't believe in it. I believe somebody's gonna jump on him or some shit. But the route I was really waiting for was the out route right here at the top of the route. But they both in the same area now. I could have threw you. Jumped on it. No, that's why I was mad. I was mad because if I'm right, well, he might have, but I would have still probably came down with it. Could have been too possible. Kinda, but it would have been a hard throw. Nah, you right. Yeah, he's getting that's a touchdown. If you lob it right over, unless he comes and somehow closes this gap, but that's a crazy gap. That's a crazy gap. He's wide open. He's like, damn it. Yeah, and he might add a little more time too. 1, 2, 3. Yep, he could have ran a little bit more. But I don't know. He might have came and got there underneath. It always depended. Depending how your quarterback is really good under pressure and shit. Oh no, this is the one last one. This is why I hate CPU, bro. Like, what are y'all doing? Then I had to start fucking figuring out where to go. I had a block. Wait, I was just right here with the Jeff Austin Jeff. In the passing, he did much in the passing game. But
Oh yeah, a little bit.
that was the last one. I just saw he had like 20 yards catch. And, he was nice when he was running, but you're not running with him more. Well,
We scored every half. We just couldn't stop.
Nah, facts. It did score every. Yeah, just need to put more. Or he had turned over a couple of times. I think it was like 3 times. No, I think I turned it over more than I think it was like 3-2. Yeah, 3 interceptions. 2. Both of them was pretty good, except the one I threw a touchdown. Still was pretty good. I'm just a little rusty. We both a little rusty, to be honest. It's been a minute.
That's probably why it's good.
Like, my defense is still there, but it's not at the same time. Like, I can play offense really well, but at the same time, maybe reading too much into what I'm trying to do. I don't know.
You said, how do you read too much
into what I'm trying to do?
Well, that's it.
So I had to start running the ball. I'm just like, you trying to, like, I don't.
I have to guess where you gonna go, and if it's like that one time I got the interception in the end zone, I guess right. So I guess it's really, I don't know.
Start throwing other plays around. I gotta start practicing. Cause I don't like that. I don't want my completions to be right timing. And I've been throwing too many interceptions. They keep you in the game instead of getting down the field and either put 3 points on or hey. Let me know if you want to put that on down. Why you lost?
Yeah, I told you last time I did.
Switch.
Yeah, I said because like you said with the advantage and disadvantage of that shit away. That's a disadvantage. You can't change plays or shit like that.
Let's look at it. Can we turn it on? Home court advantage. Well, Mama's dinner starts at 4. She said, I believe. My mom. All right. What's it on?
I'm kind of court advantage.
Protein lovers, listen up. Taylor Valley's whey protein is honestly a game changer. It comes
Since I turn on NCAA 25, I turn off home court advantage.
How to turn off home field advantage in NCAA 25. If you're playing NCAA 25 and wondering how to turn off the home field advantage, you're not alone. This feature can sometimes make the game feel unbalanced, especially if you're playing away games. Let's break down how you can disable this feature. First, it's important to understand what the home field advantage does. In NCAA 25, this system adjustments to make the game more immersive, like the stadium pulse meter that gets the crowd louder. To turn off the home field advantage, you need to adjust the game settings. Unfortunately, there isn't a straightforward option to completely disable home field advantage in the game settings menu. However, you can mitigate its effects by adjusting other settings. One way to reduce the impact of home field advantage is to tweak the game sliders. Sliders are adjustable settings that can change various aspects of the game, such as player performance and game mechanics. By adjusting these sliders, you can balance out the advantages given to the home team. For example, you can adjust the passing accuracy, receiver catching ability, and other factors to make the game more even. Another approach is to consider the confidence and composure mechanic, which is tied to the home field advantage. While you can't turn off this mechanic directly, you can manage your players' confidence and composure through gameplay. Scoring touchdowns and individual accomplishments can boost your team's confidence, which can help counteract the home team's advantages.
Oh, thank you, bitch. So
If you're looking for a more drastic
just be winning. You just got to be up, and then it can counteract it.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Wavy. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to turn off menu animation. So,
brought back home field advantage in college football 25. Let's go over it. EA Sports brought back the stadium pulse meter from NCAA football 06, as well as flicking the right stick to pump up the crowd. These are two great features that I love. If you're the away team, your hot routes won't register as regularly as they would for the home team. Also, your receiver icons will start to fade out. Some people want to overlook it. Home field advantage is a huge thing in college football, so I'm super happy they brought it back to life in college football 25. We brought back home field advantage in college.
My color is green.
Welcome to the house that Rockney built. Leahy turned into legacy. Parsegan renovated and Holtz restored. Notre Dame Stadium, the home of the Fighting Irish. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and
Alright,
get
Chris
this
is the
one
green team
started.
chat. I am neutral. Yeah.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Chapman. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mids offense will have the first possession of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
He'll pull it down and run. It's a fumble. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate. Touchdown, Iron. And the defense doing work.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And Navy will go back on the attack. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking to throw, it's Horvat. Got his man on the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll leave it with him. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Navy quick to the line. The brigade celebrating another first down, and that's really the way Navy's always done it. You can even think back to the great Napoleon McCallum, who ran through defenses at will.
Simple, but so disciplined, right? Like running the option year after year, you got to have discipline. Not surprising. Navy is always good at it because so many young men with such discipline, they can run a system and really just continue to methodically move the ball down the field.
He'll throw on third down. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Scoops it up. Still a live ball.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender. But the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. They'll try it on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front.
Grab it. Why would you go double block?
Create a little bit of a hole. Pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that first down. Nice job.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
Navy searching for a 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A strike downfield. And he's down after making the grab. Good pickup there to help them dig out of the hole, but still some work to do to get a first down. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out. First time they've had the ball today. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a beat?
I was like, that shit is not first down.
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. First down for this offense. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Here's the handoff. Ran through the contact. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Quick pass on the jet motion. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line.
Once you get armor around the
offense right where you want it.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away.
Hey, it's not even that hard.
No, that one was hard. That one was easy.
What the fuck?
7 after the miss, guys. And here comes the Navy offense. Looking to throw, it's Horvat. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, but already this defense is making their presence felt. We've seen time and time again their ability to rush the passer and get hits on this QB. His toughness is going to get tested.
Smashes through. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Navy quick to the line. Leaves it with the running back. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5 plus. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism.
I did it on purpose. I threw it right behind you because you was running ahead of the route. Swear to God. I'm mad you didn't get the first. You didn't go back. You didn't turn. You just kept running like this. If you'd have stopped, you got it.
Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up.
Behind him, I literally threw it the right pass behind him. I didn't care. I didn't trust you. I'd be doing that.
To the ground to try to move the chains. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now.
When you got the ball on their side of the field on 4th and 1, you are absolutely going to go for it and be aggressive. Am I right?
You are. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Gonna run it. It's Chapman. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
4th down and 10, and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
He dropped it,
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Looking downfield, it's Leonard. Fires left. Oh, picked off.
You tried. I see. I know. Yeah. I see what you tried. He tried to come back. He didn't come back. This nigga
always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. A really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
He's looking to throw it.
Hey! You can't throw behind him. Whoa!
A short return, but that would have been icing on the cake.
You see, yo, that's crazy work, bro. If you lose it like this nigga's going. This nigga overplayed the play. Literally, it didn't fell back and still got the interception. That means you threw a bad ball, bro.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Good job coming up.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get landed.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They run the reverse. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up one or two.
Well, this is a receiver that needs to touch the ball in a variety of ways. They're going to throw it to him, but they're also going to get him involved on jet sweeps.
They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. To the air. It's Horvath. Got his man in the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Kept it on the ground on third down, picked up 5 yards, but it'll still be 4th and 1. They'll try to pick up the first. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy.
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the first down.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. On second down, he'll let it fly. He's got his man. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Just flying.
I know you wanted that so bad.
Superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pushes ahead. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. The offense set for a first down play. Going to the run to start this second half.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass
Nice.
for the
That
fly
nigga
motion.
glitched through that
He's
shit.
there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Wants to throw. It's Leonard. Looking to scramble. Unleashes one. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. The inside handoff. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. And it's incomplete, and the defense holds.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play in. You've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Man, and that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And I'll tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
Looking to the big tight end. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Dropping back, it's Horvath. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback adapting. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Navy quick to the line. Give to the big fullback.
And the fullback breaks off a nice gainer there. No such thing as just 3 yards in a cloud of dust with this guy. He can make people miss and get you a play.
Hand off to the fullback. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. This crowd knows when to bring it. Tackle is made after the first down. Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. The give to the big fullback. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Just when they're looking run, now up top. He caught it. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. He makes the connection. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Run it with the fullback.
Go ahead, fullback.
To the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Navy.
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put two hands on the football, lower his shoulder. Second and goal. You don't need third and goal, thanks to the big fella.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking for a man. It's Leonard. He's got his man.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback. A nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. First down to start the drive after the break. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Notre Dame right back to the line. Back to throw, it's Leonard. Right down the middle. Got his man. Stumbled to the ground. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Well, jet sweep pass. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can. Sometimes it's not going to be easy, and you can't just do it conventionally handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football is a game of inches, and you just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped them out.
Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. And he's got it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. They want to just keep throwing it. Still looking on the move. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They've got the lead here in the fourth. He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're just about ready to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Bryant. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Navy will go back on the attack. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
Navy quick to the line. Wants to throw on third down. Makes the catch. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Scanning the field, it's Horvat. Dumps it to the back.
It's Helmet.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
Throws for the tight end.
Overshot him?
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Motion from the offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. The give. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Climbing up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. The kickoff team out there getting set. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes the Navy offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense just
sends it downfield. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play. So nice job in coverage.
Here's a throw downfield late. Fires into a world of traffic and it's picked off. Takes it the other way. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land. Second down coming up. To throw, it's Leonard. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Irish.
Someone say running the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. They're lining up to boot it away. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. One more play to pad the stats. He'll come out throwing on first down. He wants a big play here late. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
How far?
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. This defense happy with how that last
I don't know why they didn't let me call timeout.
The emotion of a
Maybe it's
rivalry
already
game. We
answered.
did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah. This is back-to-back interception. That's some stupid shit, bro. All I'm gonna do is float this shit. Dart. This nigga's off to the races, low key. Number 22. First play of the game. Hard as fuck shot right now.
So you're hot.
Alright, who pulled up in the shot? Hot. Beam, if you're still here. Maybe not. No, it was just Behemoth and Zero today, man. We was a little laxy. You still have 5 likes somehow, so it must mean we have just Behemoth and Zero.
So check.
Had a little bit more than 5 people in here, or maybe. Thank you guys for pulling up. Chris got the 1 dub. I had the 2. I didn't like the whole switching thing, but fuck it, I got used to it. Tired. Well, I'm not tired, chap. That makes sense. Hard or something.
Yeah. I'm tired, but I'm tired.
But yo, about to end this and probably go on to the next game. Hopefully, I don't know. Depending. Anyway, shout out. Shout out to Behemoth. Shout out to Zero. Hope you guys having a great rest of your day. Shout out to Chris for pulling up. And yeah, see y'all for.
Oh, I gotta get it. That's it. Next time I gotta do it.